Hello, my beautiful people. Good morning. Morning to you all. Good afternoon, good day, wherever you're gonna come across this video from. This is Odoagmo Reality. Are you laughing? This is Odoagmo Reality Worldwide, guys. Thank you very much for following this page. Happy New Week to you all. As you come across this video, please, guys, help me share. I promise we're going to be loading and we're going to be uploading, updating a very funny and a meaningful video in this page, because this page will present, and all about this page is all about creating an awareness of characters and behaviors. So guys, don't forget that. Always keep that in your brain, what this platform is all about. And don't forget, this platform also is all about showcasing my business, which is this kind of hair. If you want to order, I know hair business is no longer raining anymore, but if you want to order, if you still want, if you like the one I'm putting on, you can still call or inbox me in my page inbox. And I did on Hollandis too. Hollandis is always on board, or you know that, guys. Holland is not the feed. Oh wow, that one I tell you. So guys, if you're interested, if you want to order from me, please. Anywhere you are, DHL 3 days is already there with you. So guys, I don't bring guests to you all today. I've invited a guest, a friend, to come and sit with me today. We have a very good and how am I going to put it? Like, it's not a drama, but it's an interviewing ourselves. We're gonna be interviewing ourselves. You can see the topic, and the topic there is all about the experience, your past life when you were there back home, or when you are still living now at home. If you are coming across this video from Africa, your life, all those, I'm saying the kind of life you were living when you were very little, you stay with, and who you grew up with, all those kind of things. That's what we're gonna be doing now. We're gonna be interviewing ourselves. She asked me questions about myself, how I grew up, and who I live with. And don't forget, this video, we can't just do it so long. A little bit question of ourselves, and we're gonna be coming back of it, like doing it in season 5, like season 1, season 2, season 3, episode. We're gonna be up to episode 3, 5 to 1 to 5, because we can't finish all in one. Don't forget, the last time I did the video of a true life story of a fan or a friend, a lover, that just trust and send his story to me to say to the world. I share it. I have not finished that. I'm going to do that maybe middle of this week when I have chance. I'm going to finish the long story. The one I just said that day, I was a little bit disturbed, because I was like, I just want to do it rush and go and sleep, because it was already late. And the other day, I know I will not have time to do it, and she wants me to do it, so I just want to quickly bring it then. But now, when I'm going to bring the remaining ending of the video of the story, I'm going to settle down. You know what is settle down? Sit on this chair, tell you, even how wicked the people living on this earth. Some, I won't say people, I'm sorry about that. But how wicked some people living in this earth are. So guys, as I introduce to you, your mama is why. Hey, Odoagmo Worldwide. As I introduce to you, are you laughing? Yes, Oje. Hey, my guest is here. My Esalito. That is Omone Sampi. I hear you now. They hear you now. Esa Oje.
Thank you, so much.
I don't hear you so eh?
Thank you.
So guys, as I introduce to you my good friend, the lover, everything, sister from another mother, my A-son girlfriend, she's here. We are going to interview ourselves. And normally we bring the idea together. Babe, let's do this. She said, okay. We bring it here for us to learn together. You drop your past, or you want us to continue this, you let us know if it's interesting. So I don't know about her story. She don't know about mine, as in the past story where we are coming from. You know why we are bringing this interview to you? Because this is some life people are living these days. For me, I normally ask her, babe, as in we were, all of us, I think we are from Africa, especially precisely that Nigeria. I know we were so, like, most of us was brought up in a very good way. But now the character, some of us, like me, person like me, the character we are now seeing here in Europe is so like strange, pathetic, and some people are now living a very terrible life. Let me put it that way, because it's their life. I can't say they are living a wayward life. Since they are not living my own life, they are living their own. So I can't refer it as wayward. But what I can say is very terrible. So sometimes I imagine, are these people really from where me I'm coming from? Did they not have a home training, no matter what, you know? So that's why we decide together, like, let's do this thing. It will be okay, or rather it will make sense for people to know how, you know. I've not seen anyone doing it before, interviewing ourselves. So I just decided, let me bring this so we can fun together. So the guests I have here, let me not prolong the matter so much. I will talk with now. I agree. Manata love. Are you with Facebook? So let me introduce my girlfriends. My wetiko. So I've introduced you. Her name actually, her name is Azigbewi1. Oh, shesheke. Oh yeah, a round of applause for Azigbewi. Hey, Azigbewi. Oh.
Thank you, guys.
Azigbewi. You want to see her? When they show you,
Hello.
you see her, so she's not a spirit. She's here with me, but she don't want to.
Hi, guys. Thank you.
Okay, so I should introduce herself now. Like, babe, so now that you have introduced yourself, let's cheers to the goodness of life, to love and to long life and prosperity, and for grow platform.
Yeah.
All right.
For those that have newborn baby. This
For our bros that just gave birth to
Okay.
twins. Okay, wonderful twins. That's good. Congratulations
and those that are
to
celebrating
him
their
and his
birthday.
household.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. That's good. So thank you for that. I didn't even remember that, so thank you.
Thank God for that.
So actually, I drink my wine. That's good, guys. It's wine. So the questions, like, we didn't have fun first. Okay, let's just be going a little bit. There will be fun inside. Will you ask me a question first, or
No,
I
you-
ask you first?
Okay, you ask first.
I ask first.
Yeah, you first. I'm your
Should
guest.
I off the AC
Okay.
so that we can hear? Did I stain myself? Yeah, yeah, Jara. Yeah, Jara.
Okay.
Okay, the question goes, I ask you first, or
You
you
ask
ask
me
me first?
No, you ask me first. I'm your guest.
Permission to ask question. You don't see that kind of thing. No. Hit it there, babe. All right, no problem. Let me just turn it so that they can hear us very loud and clear. Okay, I have to go. My question goes like this. So my first question is, who did you grow up with? If I may know, please. Who did you grow up with?
Okay. Okay. Sorry, viewers. I'm going to speak whatsoever comes.
Speak is we is a lot. Benin is a lot.
Yeah.
This platform, Oduagun. You don't see the traditional name.
Yes.
Oduagun, anything language is a lot.
Aladibo. Okay.
Equal is a lot.
Okay. Okay. Who do I grow up with?
Yeah.
I grew up with my father and mother. That's my biological parents. Yeah.
Father and mother, no?
Yeah.
Or okay. and another question, three questions each. 3 questions for you, 3 questions for me before we can go further. So the what was your experience with with you growing with your biological parents? Because do you know why I asked that? Who do you grow up with? I know why I ask. So I will tell you the reason why I asked that.
Okay.
So how was your experience with them, growing up with your own biological parents? How is it?
Okay. Really, that question.
Hi,
It's a little
hello.
bit.
Stay with
for
us.
me,
We are fun.
it's like a little bit when anytime person ask me that kind of question, my head go just carry load because why? Someone
You
else
can
ask the
speak louder a
question.
little bit, please.
Anytime person ask me that question, sometimes my head go just
Like the question I asked
it's
is,
like
how do
heavy.
you grow up with
Yeah, I know.
what was your experience growing up with
Exactly.
your parents?
Yeah, I know.
Was it okay or not?
That is what I'm trying to explain.
Yes.
It's how will I say it? The question is okay, but for me, I'll strain that question and say, oh my God, I would be, if they happy for me to say, I live with them, it was nice, my growing up with them was so, I enjoyed them, but no, it was the other way around. With my father was okay, my late father, may so rest in peace.
Amen.
But with my mama, come get as it be, that area not just clear kaka, you understand?
Maybe I'm not clear, as in I don't understand. You're growing up with your parents, like your dad was a bit better,
Yeah,
and momsy was like
a little bit harsh.
That's it. All women is like that. A little bit harsh, or did she like overdo it?
Yeah, I can say, I'm sorry to say a little bit, audience, but for me, it's harsh. She was harsh to me. That's, I cannot just, like, I'm not free
We're not
doing my things. Or maybe say you have it, you get child now, you leave that child may playing on, or every time just the like stop am, they do this, I can't go there, I leave this thing, you know. It was not all that, just like free with her.
All right.
You understand?
Okay, you don't have that good relationship like a mother and a daughter, like
Exactly.
although she when they talk for mama, you
like
don't
those
have that good
type
relationship.
of
Amebo,
your
like to
daughter,
mama.
yeah, exactly.
So
No.
sorry if I may ask, were you the only woman or the only girl that your parents have?
No, I was not. I'm not the only one. But when before I came, I have 4 brothers. That's 4 boys they have. So when they come born me, everybody was like, at last the born girl, the born girl, the born girl. So for me, my father and I come carry me like egg. But me call expressive mama was supposed to carry me like egg. Not come be like, it can't be the
Okay, when they born you, let me understand here. When they gave birth to you first, then you were like the only girl in the house, nobody else then. In midst of how many boys?
Let me say, in midst of 5 boys. But
okay, wait.
after
Your mom was having 5 boys before the nan, and that's the having a baby girl was so hard for her, and you came as a baby girl, and it was still not like happy.
Because why I say it was 5, because after, I think they said after 7 days, no, after 3 days, when just come from hospital, so one of the boys gave up. Yeah, she lost one of the boys. So
you don't mean it. Sorry.
Yeah,
one of the 5 boys. So pathetic, so sad. Sorry for that. So the third question of yours is, inside the midst of this your siblings, your male brothers, so what was your relationship with them, like when you have fun, all this kind of thing?
That's another heavy question again. In like the first one, where if you ask me how I grew with my parents, like this same question is like so heavy for me to answer. Why? Because I did not get that relationship of say brother and sister, they play together or they wear their clothes together. You wear my clothes, I wear your clothes. No, I don't get that close play relationship or say we'll come sit down, one can eat together. No, I don't have it. I don't get them.
That's you don't have any we are just like things, the fun or the experience of life we have back home. So like you mean inside the midst of 4 boys now, you didn't have any good relationship you the way they were fun with you, they play
Take
with
carry
you.
me, that is the way it's supposed to be. But because that is why I said I don't have that close relationship with my mother. Because she was the one putting the gap between me and my brothers.
Why?
Yeah. So I don't know. If you ask me this question now, I don't feel talk because why? Anytime say we just sit there together, no children now, they play together. No, you go play your own. You go play your own. You understand?
They don't want you to mingle with your brother that
no.
much.
But those my brothers, they feel play their ball together.
They can play
together. But for me, no. And maybe where we stayed that time for Benin.
Okay, you guys were living in
Benin. So
So
the house
sorry, you were born and brought up in
in
Benin.
Benin, yeah.
But you are from where?
From Epoma.
So.
I'm from Isha from Epoma.
Okay.
But I'm claiming Benin because I don't even know if you ask me now.
Okay, you have never been there.
No.
You know, I've never
once.
asked you all these questions once.
Just once when my father died.
Like, I know you are from Nation, that one is for sure.
Yeah.
We are reality, yeah. But that if you have ever go there, or rather I don't know. We have never even discussed it. I don't need. That's why I just see this thing will motivate people because why? Since all of us have forget our life days back home. Okay, the good relationship was not there.
With my brothers now.
And you feel it hot.
You just for me idea.
Because you will not have the opportunity to be close to them. For me now, it will be difficult to still be close to them because you guys grew up in different
like separate places. It was not separate, but we were together. But always because why? When everybody don't go, they go school together. Maybe this one don't come from school, this one don't come from school. You now wait till they do this. Instead of the senior one go wash plate now. You go wash plate. So that's me. I go wash plate. You understand? So maybe the time where I come to say, okay, my brothers just start to play. Maybe I still go join them or go play together. So no. You live there. You go do this one. You go do this one. That's just the life. I don't get that closest relationship with my siblings.
Unfortunately, that was sad, guys. So you guys heard what all about the question I just asked, and she have answered. So close relationship for me is really okay, but she don't have it. It's sad. So my question is for you now to ask me any question. Feel free.
Okay.
Anything about my back life at home.
Okay.
I'm ready to say it real.
Who did you grow up with? Your parents?
So you want to ask the same question?
No, not the same question. Just the starting.
All right, no problem. That I'm free to answer you. Actually, guys, I grew up with my grandma.
Wow.
Granny. I was very in tender age when actually my mom took me to my grandmom for a purpose reason. So, but I was like I can say maybe like 2 years like that. So,
oh my God.
So you see, I grew up with Granny.
Wow, that's nice. I could have loved to have one, but
Granny.
I don't have both sides. I don't even know them. So let's go on. Thank you.
You still have 2 questions to ask me.
So how was your... Okay, it was only you with your granny or with other siblings or...
Yeah, other siblings as well from step... No, it was not step brother, but like Ira the son.
Okay.
Yeah. But firstly, I was the first person that was first staying with my grandmom before that was coming. But other came, they couldn't stay that much. Because granny is very, all, advanced people, some of them, not all, they depend who you are. That's how you will grow up, grow old. Somehow you were the one that is very calm when you were growing, like when you were like in young age, like our age. But when you are growing old, some people like you go come get pepper body.
Yeah.
So my grandma was not like the pepper body na for lokan. So
Follow
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 follow come. So some because of that, some of my rest
Sibling.
cousins,
brother, yeah.
cousins, not brothers. I was the only one staying there attending.
Ah,
I know
okay.
my siblings come, but they couldn't stay like the way because me, I was as a tender age like
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
grew up with her.
Ah.
I was like, you won't even know if she's not your mother anymore.
Okay.
So you can't. You do for you. You don't know where to go. You think that is your last bus stop. She's your mother. So the rest will come and go. For me, is my.
Ah, okay. You was alone out of your parents' house to stay with your grandma.
Yes, grandma.
Yeah, like no other siblings with you. You was
No,
just
no.
okay.
At last, the rest now, like they come to try to stay, but no. They will say, me, I'm going. I can't do with the grandma. Grandma,
Was she wicked or she harsh?
No. Grandma, old people, they talk too much.
That's what we say.
That's the problem. So they can easily talk one thing 10
times.
in 4 times, 10 times. Who my one hand? Hey, well I wanna ever time. Hey, what there's nothing you can do in grandma that they can just take to say it like shh, no. I hate them.
Expose.
Except you do good, call you, but if you do bad, those of you that stay with grandma, am I lying?
Really?
So that was it.
Wow, that was nice. But maybe then you was thinking, should I go or I will go back to my parents?
Yeah, now when you, especially when I came there, tender age, don't you know?
age.
I didn't always think there was no way. Actually, it is. I think. Matter of fact, I a little bit that I knew that there's another more mess way. For me at the beginning, I was just like, my mom, my baby. So if anyone come and go, I say, and they go. My mom not send on us. You see, that's it.
That's nice. Okay. My other question goes like this. So, when you was going to school with your grandmom, right?
When I was staying with my grandma, I'm going to school.
Okay. Can she when you come back from school, she join you to do your homework and stuff about school, or she's not so old
Grandma
that she cannot?
Work. No.
Okay.
Grandma, went to budget school.
I just like to know because.
Grandma magic school and kitchen no one.
No, my girl, why get back? No, I just.
Wow, I have. I wish you know how to school. Well. Now, so close we go. I want that.
No,
Grandma did that. That is the cool one for me. Grandma.
I said support to make this children. But quando chega a casa, eu te ajudar a ser to be very.
See, those ones, some of the grandma, actually, it's not all grandma that didn't went to school. Even in Africa we came from, not only some is very, very learned, educated. So for that, my grandma, no. My just would tie no tie away. I
really want us to laugh. So,
then we imagine.
That's why I can look back at it.
Let's tell it. Or go a walk here, we have a portrait.
She's intelligent.
I will please help me log this a little bit.
This one.
And don't just lock it, just pack it a little bit. So that we won't be disturbing the
I think I've completed my 3 questions.
You complete your 3 questions. So we add, guys, should we add more? Yeah, like two is okay. So the first reason why I asked you, who do you stay with? Let me quickly explain that. Because me, I didn't grow up with my parents. So I grew up with, it's still my parents, but my grandma. So that was why I said, who do you, because I'd never have a experience of staying with your own mom.
Biological.
So the experience I have is all about grandma. So I don't know if you guys' experience was different from my own. You guys that really stay with mama, papa, I don't know whether it's different from that. That's why I ask. So for me, and what was your other worst experience in? Because the way I look things, mom was hurt, and what was whether a worst experience concerning or any good experience, good and exactly. What was the good experience, a bad mom, and the bad experience you had with her, and the good you had with her, the both of them, mom and dad. What was your good
Okay,
and
mom
bad
and
experience? Yes. Now we're going for two questions before we round up.
Okay. Okay.
The bad dad and mom, the good experience you have about them. You
About
can
them.
just give two opinions about them.
The good experience I have about my dad was like he pampered me. He carried me.
That is gay.
My daughter, exactly. This your clothes don't dirty, or this your clothes go changer, or they not buy new one for you. Tomorrow I'll give them money and say buy new one for you. Know those stuff. He was the one doing or pushing my mother to do those stuff. You understand? Maybe she will go buy for the other ones, but for me, no. So maybe you can't add money, John. You not get money, okay?
Wait, I'm not understanding. Now we can always bring it down for the audience to understand. The first experience about your dad is one. You will just finish the experience about your dad.
Okay.
Then you
Before I go,
enter.
okay. Okay. Thank you.
The good and the bad.
Okay. The good
You
and the
first
bad.
of all go
them.
for the bad. Like for example now, the good experience about my dad was this, and the bad was still this and this.
Okay.
It's just
Like that.
that was the worst experience I've ever had with daddy. Was like he do this to me. He was so this and that, and the bad experience was this and that, and the good is this. Just first of all go with the bad experience
Okay,
and
bad
the
one.
good one.
Okay.
A bad dad before you go.
Okay.
to mom.
Now that's not in the page in English now.
Yeah, that's no problem. You said my grandma no go school now. Now you not go school.
So the bad one I
I
experienced
think
with
it
my
is hit here. Are you feeling hit too?
yeah, a little bit. The bad experience with my dad is if my father tell you say this thing, not do one, and you go do one. He'll give you 3 times, then they give you money. The third time now why you're not the beat us.
Okay.
So that one now don't just because anything that came I did run for well. And number two, hey, if I fail my exam for school, that I don't die for the chance. Because we say, upon no say that they teach you or your brothers they teach you rich, you say, no, 1 year down. My daughter must go school. My daughter must become a nurse. My daughter must become you understand?
That time.
At that time, my daughter must become a nurse. So
he wants you to become a nurse.
yeah.
That was good.
So
It never meant anything.
no.
So it didn't even look that bad. It was still a good thing for your father to like, I want you to do this. It's still good.
So that's what I
That was the bad
like.
experience.
Because
That you
the
didn't
thing
like.
my
For
dad-
you it was bad. For me it's good.
Yeah.
Because it was trying to impress you, to like push you up.
You understand? So that one I'm done. I don't like for that one. Don't carry wire come and hey. I said I don't dare to do. Or rather maybe we'll go river. There's no good fresh water for river. We'll go river. I'm not quick come back.
Okay. Wait, you guys were living in a village in Benin or where?
Okay. The aspect of Benin. Yeah,
No, you said you will send you to go to river.
Yeah, because when we live in Benin,
Yes.
but when I grow up to about 10 years, my father have his own house in the side of Dubai. So
Okay,
there's-
where there's close to river, yeah.
close to river.
Okay,
That's
that was the bad experience
It's
with
very
bad dad.
bad,
So
bad,
what
bad.
was the good
The
experience
good
with
one
bad dad?
was, oh my God. I how will I start from there?
Just
My
like
dad
it-
is
just
just so
brief it,
lovely to me. He pampered me. Anything eat remember, say my daughter come carry. Anything drink remember, my daughter come carry.
All of us like that one. Also, so on a moe.
Now like hey.
My look, I don't know what that till the year. So my still
So-
maybe close to moment still come.
My papa buy akara and bread for street. Maybe we not fry for us. If you just buy akara and bread, now my own the big pass. You first give me my own for corner before you carry the rest for ground.
Okay,
So
talk
that's
about
just
mommy
it.
now.
So
So
my
that one
mom-
was so fun. It was not that bad. So
No. So about my mother was like, how will I say it? Start from she, as a I know the feel play freely with
the bad
the
experience
bad
about her.
experience about her. I no fit do say okay this food go cook am, may I cook am say I dey free no or e good o e no good o na work. Or say you come go do one exam in fact if na one fail na get one bad.
Sorry, hold on. Guys, we are breaking this. We are not just playing.
Yeah.
All this our past and reality. As you all know, this platform is all about reality, characters, the things we do to ourselves, the character we behave to ourselves. That's what I opened the platform for. So as we are saying this, what hurt her? Because there are some past that she passed through in Africa that she's still dwelling in. For me, I continue to ask, why are you still dwelling on it, this kind of past? Why are you behaving like this? My past was like this. So I decided, like, okay, let's do this. So some of our mom and young ones that can know how you don't poison your sons or daughter, in poison their vein with devilish or kind of character you feel that I'm training her or him. At the end of the day, you are
Correct.
killing her emotionally.
Exactly.
That is why I'm breaking this.
Emotional is
We can learn together from it. Like, so because some characters are there that parents treat us with. We are still dwelling in it here. So, let's go
So
on
that my infant age is me when I did small. Oh my God, there was one day when I just started. I remember it was Gary school. We still carry slate that time. So they don't drop me for school. My brothers don't go their own. Me there for my own. So it's like my classmates now offend me. So with that vaccination, me go carry my slate. I hit her for her head. So they can't go call mama come because market dey near school where would they go? My own mother come still come too. That is that. Now she dey tell me for her say if person beat you come distance, he go kill you, he go do this. Me can't beat person now because they beat me on top of the person where I beat.
You don't know.
Jesus.
Who was beating you when
My
you
mom,
get home?
my
Your
mother
mom
from school because they
Okay,
go
she
call them
always
from school.
come to pick you at school.
At school. Then the other girl, mama come still come too. They come the judge to teacher. So in that presence of everybody, I remember she was even hitting me there. He say you this one, he say you this one, you know. And you confuse, in front of, na me still fight, na me person still fight me trouble, na me still beat the person.
No, actually,
Person dey beat
was
me.
the people around, like the teachers, was they quarreling with you? That like
Yeah. Say me go call mama call.
Okay, they were quarreling with you. That,
I hit somebody
That you
head
are-
with slate.
so when mom come, did she decide to ask question?
No, ask question on that way, no, but the teachers was just explaining to her, in that instant, the vaccination, I don't know that, as I make her, she come off for her market, come school, because of my, but I just said, but not me find trouble now, and after all, if the person still beats me, still problem for me, if I still reach us, you understand? So I was just trying to defend myself. So they still beat me on top. So since then, I was like, any small thing I just do now, shout, any small thing I just do now. They'll just quarrel me. So everything. So when I ever start primary school, I was just like quiet. I don't like to talk to anybody.
Just like a sadist.
You know, I just go on my own.
Why?
No, because I don't want any person come touch me or come find me trouble, come be say I not feel
You were
fight.
not relieved, like
No,
you can't.
I not feel fight
You were
because
not seeing like
this is not once, not be once, not be two times it do to me. So it's like, how will I say it? The thing can just they grow in my head.
guys.
That
This is true life
if I reach out,
experience.
yeah, if
So
I reach out,
sad.
no, it's like if I reach out, I say hey, and she must hear because it's like the our mothers all it's like all of them they serve for one almost the same place for the area there. And this one will tell this one, this one will tell this one, so this one picking five, this one, this one. So I was
But
like
wait,
nobody touched
my
me.
question is, all this like she don't always want you to do this. If you do this, it's a trouble. The other one is trouble. Anything you do, it doesn't make sense to her. Okay, was she only doing it to you, or the rest of your siblings too always get from it?
That I would say no, it was the other a little bit difference because for me I was like the how will I say it? My brothers will do something. She not go deal with them the way she would deal with me. Like my own part, maybe not me do this now, and then she go over and
But
deal
you
with
were
me.
only the
But
girl she had.
exactly, that is why I first
That
tell
she
you
was
say,
supposed to like,
hey, you understand? That is why I first talk say, not gonna be the way I think I say. But now maybe only girl will be say, but come like say,
and even the last,
I made the call
you
the
were
touch
not the
your
only
pass.
girl up, but
And after all,
Ototo.
another one can still come again, can still get another girl. But still or still, na me still be. That is why sometimes I say, if I just see children they play, I would like to play with them, you know, because I not get that opportunity of playing when I was.
That's why you always
Yeah.
pursue me around. I must see, I'm when I go.
I like it so much, but that opportunity, I know get them with her. Then the good side of her, do I have good side with her?
You don't.
No, I don't have good side with her to say. Even no, I don't have. Even when I grew up, no, I'm sorry, I don't have good side to say about her.
Scheiße.
No,
Sorry for that.
I don't have good side.
Let me take a cheap, deep breath. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot when you see like a mother. For me, I don't know. Pepper body too much. Me and my pepper body like only hold me. In my head of Baviva. Maybe or raw. Maybe I can only now stop you know when I swear that's where you won't start. But somehow we have to treat with caution.
Excuse me, don't get it twisted. Pepper body is different, but wickedness in that pepper body is another word. I don't know if you understand. You see,
Okay, you think it was
wickedness to me. Because for me, I will do waiting not rich. With the talk or with the big person talk that will beat me. Okay, maybe my brother, my even senior brother will do waiting pass down
That one.
They will just say talk small, they'll leave her.
Do you think it was because those one was in made children? Because in North Africa, like made children are egg.
No, I don't think so because in my house we don't take that. In my family they don't.
And you were only, for me, what surprised me is like you were the only girl in the house at that time.
Because they look for it.
I know.
But I just thank God.
My beautiful people. You see how damaged some mothers in Africa then can do to their own children. Thinking maybe for them, they didn't really know they are damaging. They are doing damaging, emotional damaging. But they are really doing. They are doing. Some of the things my guests now, some of the things she always do, like, which kind of character be that one? He will say, for her, she's bit honest in all those kind of things. She always say, that's the way I was brought up. I was trained. That's like, you always, like, you have confidence, but for me, it's not too high. The confidence is not too high. You always like, hi, I don't know whether I find this. I don't know whether it's good. I don't know whether they'll prefer me for that place. Why? If you can go, me, I can go. That's why I talk. Yes. So I want you to like do it like that. If you can do it, I can do it. I'm a possess on your time.
Yes, Aoje.
In my case of body, before I come to draw her to this place, I will talk, but I will not show my face. I will talk. I like to do it. I love the way you do it. She always like, hey, I wish I can be with you now. Look at the way you are talking. Hey, but I can't. What do I have to talk? You know, what causes it? All these things. They causes it, you know, they cause that, you know. Cause that, you know.
Anyone will retire by custard.
Yeah.
It's like
because they think the first man, not the
like
life.
from childhood. If they see person with the
Everyone always says to know that my people now here must still flow ourselves to know.
It's like
think they verse me.
Sometimes now just look some.
But I learn as a mother will still learn. I will learn.
Yeah. It's not good. You just see, you just smoke here, just the grow, they come, you just start to say, come on for that, do this one, not do this one. You give one free.
Freedom. Yeah. But your question don't correct, Jare. When you straight to me, two questions, finish. We will come back. We will always come back. Say you will come back, not shy again. I trust you. Okay.
Thank you for hosting me.
So, no, that one don't mind. Your question to me.
Okay, to you.
2 questions.
Really?
My bad experience with the you know why you hear that one.
Okay. Your bad experience with your grandma, or you prefer to go? You were crying to go with
the
your
bad
parents,
and the
or
good experience with
your grandma?
They waffle double.
I'm so serious.
I give your mom on the swag already.
I'm so serious.
Your mom on the swag, eh? Yeah, ask me now.
Your bad experience with the day and
the day.
You prefer to stay with your parents, or maybe your parents come visit, or your brothers. If you cry, say, oh no, I want to follow them, go, I don't want to stay with you again, or
okay, you're asking different questions. Fine, I can answer that.
2 questions.
Okay, bad experience
With your
and
grandma.
the good experience about the day. And you ask another question. If I was like, I want to go to meet my... I told you before, it's like you are mistaken that me, until I grew till 10 years, I never knew that there's any other mother else. When my biological mom and parents died, like my house, my father and mother always come to visit. Me, I see them like a stranger. Maybe my mama's sister.
Okay.
Because I was so tender age when they come. Sometimes they will still make me understand. Like grandma will still make me understand. Like, is where the ban or then like we come today. Like I will say is nothing. So I just see when she say is where the ban, I see like maybe because it's her sister, so she always want to say it's stage where 10 years, like I decided to know like okay, you are now you are the day. This is the young one. So I've answered that, I've cleared that to you. So the other way, the good experience about the day, you want me to say the good experience first?
And the bad.
Or the bad?
The bad.
Okay, the bad first. Bad goes like this. Actually, was there any bad? Yes, let me say the bad. Firstly, the bad, grandma was so over neat. That was the bad experience. Over neat that if
that's not bad experience.
Let me talk now. You said the bad, let me talk. Neatness not be bad thing, my people, but go hear the bad when they said. Grandma was so over neat, like when grandma clean house, when you clean house for grandma, it don't satisfy grandma. Onugban wa where he was superfa. A grandma said, oh my here, oh my wow. He over working on grandma clean now. If my mom will over, like, oh, Maki, oh, Maki, oh, Maki, oh, Maki, oh, mama, oh, Maki. I will laugh. For me, I just laugh. So, the street, actually, the street I grew up, everybody was just like a family there. Those one, and the house was so like inch, like,
Yeah.
those one with those stress neck. They was so, oh, you mama, I would laugh. I said, okay, let me clean again. The grandma, you know, she can never satisfy like when you clean house for her. No, because she was so neat. Like, if you do that cleaning for her, it will not satisfy her.
Wow.
And if it like another thing, grandma take cloth wash for me. Oh, mama, thank you. Let me wash it. I go and wash. Hey, he dog. From grandmama, I hear the hido that time. Hido mama, he dog, he cook, he dog, cook, grandma will still say, oh, mama, until she like do that thing by herself. I said, why you don't think do it by yourself? No, I want to teach you how to do all those things. Like, you have to do it with your wonder. I was telling that the day was already training me to go to what, like to in future. So what is it? You know, let me always say. So she was like, clean, clean. Okay, the other thing, clean, sweep. That will not be bad as well. For me. For you, you know, if you say I'm bad, for me, it was bad.
Yeah, because maybe that
person was too overneat.
And maybe then because
the neatness of it, they do too much.
No, that time maybe we small because this one do they use me to they work now.
The day we use them to wash clothes, it will be like this one. A black cloth is not enough for. I'm bad.
No, the lady is not going to teach you. I'm telling you.
But fine. Now I now know the reality why
she was doing
neat. But it was not like she was just doing it for me to be learning that. That was her character. They overneat too much. Wow. Grandma was so overneat.
Wow.
Like she would clean house. It would be so neat. She will wash that clothes neat. The most dangerous and difficult one. I when the day our grandma don't eat dirty food.
Oh my God.
Like you want to slice okra, you don't wash it. You want to slice meat, you don't wash it. The pot you want to use to cook, you have not washed it several times. So all those kind of things, it was fun for me. I was like, I get the ball.
Because you did it first time. Second time.
It was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. Like, no, Maggie, when 2 hours. So, that was bad. For me, I call it bad at then. But now I know that for me, I don't have the character.
Yeah, you have the character. Oh my God.
If you sweep for my house now, I will say, hey, so that's it. The good one was very fun. There's one story I need to say here. Then the good one about grandmom is always fun being with. You know why? Those they are shouting, the beginning you will be so hot like they shout for me. But since I came in tender age, I never see it like because he talk.
So you were even responding?
Responding, can't ask me, you can't sleep.
So that's why I'm shocked.
If you respond, can't ask me, you can't sleep.
Okay, because in my house, no.
No, if you respond, when you can't ask me, you can't sleep. You talk. You were having a freedom of speech because I was not in prison. Like, now, stubborn children that year now, if grandma to say, hey, like all those cleaning of a thing, you clean it first, so you buggy right here. If you manage it, you buggy right.
Yeah,
the day where they are every day in the street. So grandma would like, ula. Well, what about that? That is the first time I heard. What about that? I said, eh? Where is it? I can't have me, I don't want to go. If I not like emphasize on it, I want to know is my they will still calm. He will not want to say it again. So the good experience was fun. There was a time my grandma used to say things. She said have poetry is a very good woman in marketing. All those local markets like Bogi here, like Breaking Million to say he have poetry of what's it called, Tolotolo, all those kind of hen and farming, all those kind of things. Farming like farming in compound, not farming for
like those bitter leaf,
like bitter leaf, all those things. Grandma always do all those things. So when grandma I was a very intelligent child when I was at home. Although grandma didn't go to school, but she with me self the code like I get a favor say okay mom I don't want to go to school today. Oh bonjour for where my grandma dey. So all those things she was very good in those aspects. For me then I was seeing it as bad thing where egbe onigbomo we when I want to school what in school what's up manager. All those kind of things. So you see the other way around. As she was selling, she have counter where she sell all those provision. Then my dad will come. He will give me money to go and buy things like me. No way I did no all those kind of things. I will have the money on my purse. Like if it's that kind 1,000 at that time. I will, my grandma would not change it for me, like 10 euro, 10 naira, 10 naira, for you to be buying things with it.
More easier.
More easier. Then that money, she will take the big part from me and keep it, not use it to, if she don't want to use it. She will keep it for me, not just to eat all at once. But the one she will give to me, it will be in my pocket. As far as the day is selling things, that one, I will use it to be buying things. But when maybe she give me 30 euro now, 30 naira, sorry guys, 30 naira, then me, I will keep them for my pocket. Then at the end of the day, I don't use 10 euro to buy something for my grandma. So I don't use 20, euro. I don't use the second 20 euro. He call it 10 euro. I will say, if I just use the last 10 euro now for the 14 color for eyes, the grandma will never give me getting in the other way. I was okay, I know what to do. I will go and meet grandma. Grandma, I want to buy granite and sugar. You know those kind of things you used to buy then because afternoon you want to eat carry all those kind of things. Grandma will say, okay. Yeah, I will give her the money. She will sell for me. Later on, I will just like go and take my money back. Oh my God, this is the reality, guy.
You're stealing from it.
That is not stealing. Don't call that stealing.
You will buy, you take your money.
Wait now, let me finish. Let's say they cut me. I'm going to take the money back. Take my money back. They want to shop my money finish. I want to take my money back. Then later.
But they will not see you when you take the money.
Eh?
She will not see you when
it's me that I always say with her.
Okay.
They will give me key. That my money I will take back, not other money.
Only
not to finish my money. I will take my money back. I say because the rest of my cousin was like, they were saying name normal. Why would she dash us? Grandchildren, they dash us. We're not here because they always call me daughter. We're not here. They tell each other, hey, I go with me. I go with me. In the beginning, I was not taking my own. But when I see my cousin was two of my cousins, they go and take their own. Not behind left there. Oh, that take over me because you go for then if you're in school, you not be looking your mates.
Let's go after break.
So I will just go and meet her and so to take the first maybe like 30 euro that I said 30 euro. The first 10 euro I used to buy something with her, I will not take it back. The second 10 euro, I will not take it back. But the money is remaining 10 euro. If I will not take it back, what will I use to buy something again? So I will go and buy something with the last 10 euro. Then later I will go and take it back. Then wait for it now. Even for the last judgment. Then I will not, for me, I will not take it outside to go and buy something with it.
Yeah.
I will still come back next day. Mama, you can't do now. Papa will remember where. Oh, no, where they can react. Where? It will back. Oh, my toge, they toge. Oh, buy where they. It will, buy them because she wants to know, like, 30 euro I give to you. You're finished. Why are you still bringing say you want to buy something? What I mean? Because she wants to know. Like, I say, the rest of one of my cousins, like, more when because those one was doing it, but me, I don't know how to do it. I just say, wait, I'm on go back away, they 30 euro on your phone. What I mean? And that time when I went to save for you, the remaining one, all those kind of things. Grandma will not take it from me.
Really?
Hey, it will save for me, but she will not be convinced. Like, she will say for me, I'll take her money back. I take that money back. Comes a day, my grandma, in as much she didn't go school, but she's very, very learned, intelligent grandma. So we never knew. Let me not say I never knew. Me and my cousin never knew that grandma started writing the serial number of money down.
You don't mean it?
Yes. So as we did done before now, we don't buy, we'll come collect our own money. Our money we collect before, not pay mama money, but no problem. Because we buy things from her and we take her that money back. Mama now like, there was one day, I buy the thing finished from mama. I give her money. Mama went and bring book that she's writing something. She looked. Me, I was thinking she want to write what I bought. What she said, "Hey, go like that. That is the color."
Okay. You go now. Okay.
She looked at the serial number in the morning and see the one she wrote down. It was the same.
Okay, she was writing the same.
We never knew. It's funny, guys. It was how smart she is.
But you said it didn't go to school.
Firstly, but for me, she did go to your school. But she always say, I go to modern school.
Exactly.
Those like modern school. For me, I didn't count modern school as anything. Modern school where they where modern school day. So for my staying with my grandma was so fun because they were always like talk all those kind of funny things. Oh, we just school, modern school. And then in modern school, my modern school, we make that fun. I will ask my cousin staying with her. I will ask my cousin, the one we were staying together with today. I will ask, where is it then? Yeah, they come modern school. Yeah, but you have been modern school, yeah. And then we just school, modern school. What are they? It's modern school, Aji. Mother said this bill.
Oh my God.
They were horrible. And the time we go, I got the village where we tell us. Enjoy, imagine Joe. So we are just school, but everybody there. So I didn't know my grandma was so smart to that extent, writing the serious number down. Until the day I went and like as usual, I don't buy, I take my money back. Immediately I come back to buy sweet and this thing, they take money. He go and look, he carry me. Because when she start asking like, when I not get money again, the one when me know say I give una, it don't finish. I don't buy something rich and finish. When I for seven, then we just like, oh, so street, brother like this, give us money. Sister drive, come that they give. So it was just like, okay. At the end of the day, he was writing the serial number down. At the time, she now like, hey, what about when you go like that? Me, I don't like argument. So I never argue. My cousin was laughing. So we were just like, that one pick up the matter like it is, hey, mama, that one is on your money. Mama say, okay. He got the number or they go now to the wire and ignore your talk. He just give us the paper.
Yeah,
and it was the same thing. I say, hey. Level 4, level, you know. I said, I was just like, hey, it's finished. So we have to manage. So for me, it was not
fun.
stealing, it was fun,
Yeah.
it was like
It's
she
really
need
fun.
she taught us how to manage. So from there up, I have to be managing. Like if I have 30 euro
I want to manage.
for a week to manage to buy, because
next week.
they have to give you from a Monday, they can a grandma can give you 30 euro. 30 euro no here I quarry ya demi for that week with school, go home and school. So because we were saying when the day move, I had go my back so we were just like spending. So since when she caught us, so I just like okay, if it's 30 euro, she give me take 1 euro to buy kuli kuli. You know that time that kuli kuli, all those kind of. Do I lose 1 euro? I may lose over. I say I take why 5 euro, or 1 euro or 2 euro. So I was not like she not taught me how to like economize, break down, don't just like how awful. So that was a good experience. It was fun. And the day we discover, we laugh.
Yeah.
For her, it was not fun because you know where she beat us. So, but at the end, for me, it was fun. We buy, we eat, we take our body back. So that was the good experience with Grandma.
That was really good one.
So we have to end up the video here, guys. It don't have to be too long. It's late now. We should go and sleep. We will bring back this season 2 or episode 2 of Back Home Life Experience to you. All these things you tell us, leave your comment. If it's really fun, you see, we were really laugh deep down our heart. It was fun, and some was not fun. It was pathetic sorrow and pain, like you doing a lot hard to make up with her own brothers and saying, like seriously, fine. And she's still dwelling in those kind of pain, like no good relationship up till now with brothers because you separated you like. There's some parents back home, let me quickly say this, they were so hurting their children badly to the extent of like no back, or rather you like you have the favorite one inside your case. Why? Some will make their first child a favorite, and some will make their last a favorite, especially when there's one the different sex inside. That one will just be untouchable in the house. For me, it's not really fair. That is all this video is all about. Try to use one hand to train your children and don't beat one for one. Person like I'm a mother, if my kids do wrong, like one touch one come the cry. If I'm not there, if I didn't see it, if I get that, don't beat anyone. I just say, so you don't do this, you don't do that. But if I'm there, my eyes see the one with I drop, I feel lecture him or her, you know. But like in the situation where my eye not see her, I'll just reach there because you are the senior. Senior supposed to die for the younger one. No, I'll just be. Or rather, because you are the younger one, and you have to respect the senior. That you are building a very dangerous thing in them. And do you know they will still take that character in future? They will start doing it. What you did to them is what they will learn and start doing in their own home. Some people are still dwelling in very dangerous past in their life, emotionally dangerous past in their life. Like some don't have happiness anymore. Some don't like nothing can make some be happy. What do you think that you see people moving around like be crazy? Because they are still living in the past of how they can remember how they were. Some people were not happy in their very biological parents' home.
They are growing up.
When they were growing up. The bad experience was so much that they are still depressed up till now. Inside, they are still living in that past up till now. Immediately, imagine a child that grew up in a very discipline. You think for you call it discipline, but you are hurting the child badly. Like the child have never seen happiness, nothing make her laugh. You are make her sadist. You are make him or her so depressed that to the extent that she like she see you, she shocked. Or rather, she can't feel free to explain to you, like anything happened to her, she can't like talk. For her to talk, it would be like, hey, I don't know if she will find it hard for me. And like, and some, do you know why some are still very, like, do you know some people are in this world or in this very Europe, some of us that came from Africa, they are still living like, what will I call it? They have never see anybody that make them happy. Not even mom never give them happiness, dad never give them happiness. They have never been happy in their life. Like that real happiness. They have never seen someone to cry on his shoulder. And they have never seen someone that feel their, like, I can explain to you and you will understand me.
My pain.
Nobody have ever give them listening ear. They have always like, their life is just like bitter part. Nobody have loved them. Let me use that word. They have never been loved. They have never been loved. And do you know those kind of people? They are very easy to know. Those people that have never been loved by their parents. And they can't even love their children. They can't love themselves. They can't love others.
Because they are traumatized.
It's not their fault. When you try loving them, you are in trouble. Because they say it's like, they will be, how do I kill her? Like, they see your love like hate.
Yeah, they're not used to it.
They are not used to it. They are not fond of that.
No.
And do you know some of them train their children up like that? It's not by beating your children. But some will be dealing with their children emotionally. There are some mother in this Europe. When a Europe, when I will say Europe is a place, I will still bring that video for to you one day. We are going far. We are moving on. All you need to do is just share for me. Let's be doing it together here. Do you know there's some children in this Europe, you don't beat them, you don't touch them, their parents don't beat them, they don't touch them, but emotional feeling, like this Europe is the one of the thing. For me, I always said, Europe children, they get luck, sha. Do you know why they always say they go luck? Because Europe, now you go take children go school, now you go take them back. You will always be with your kids 24 hours. For Nigeria, na so it be. For Africa, na so it be. You will born today, in week time, you already dump your child with neighbor and go to market and go and trade, go to farm, go to anywhere you want to go to. When you come back from there, the child will not grow up in the street. Even the rich that will still think like they have time, they don't have time. They are worker. They employ a kechi, a kaite, a kankma, a konkpo. They employ those kind of people to come and be working for them, and they go to where they are going to. But Europe, for me, is not like that. That's why I always say, Europe, the opportunity children have is too much because you have to be with them 24 hours. But do you still know, in as much as the Europe law, just like you have to be with your children 24 hours. But do you still know that someone that still find it difficult to be 24 hours with their children? Because why? They will not be trained like that. They were not loved. They will say like, fine, all of us, most of our parents are like that. They go and leave us and stay from tender age. But fine, as we're supposed to change. But some can never change because change is just another thing that it's not by force to change. So, but in this Europe system that we can't do with our children, we can't do it. We can't do like you can't go far from your children under 24 hours. No, you cannot go like you are just working since your child is not with you have not seen your child for 24 hours. But our parents then back on, they can go to village market anywhere, any market so far marketable. They go, they leave you at home 3 days, motor spoil for road, they never come home. But yeah, they don't like you are the one, you are your own, you will always stay with your kids. Good evening. You will always stay. Tomorrow you continue with the video. The video is so fun. Continue, please help me share. Great James, help me share that. So you will always stay with your children. But because some guys, I'm true. Thank you very much. I'm here I will come and appreciate you.
Okay, then.
Since you are tired a little bit, so I will just round up now, come and appreciate you. So
okay,
some still don't find it, they still find it difficult to stay with their kids if you don't, maybe I'm not talking about staying with your kids in some like 4 months. You don't dump your kids for us. You don't define work. You want to do like a boy way. Or therefore, when I win now, your husband is working. What's the need of you? Like 4 months, you already dump your baby. Even if you are the working type before, can't you take a year to take care of your own child before you resume? At least allow the baby be nursed, like let her grow to that 1 year of a 10 minute before kid don't pay your school, and by that time you know that she already can go to school like a guarderia and can little bit have, it's not that sensible like that, but she can compose herself. But 4 months, 3 months, that especially some people will still dump their children and go to hustling, like also, you know what I mean. Dump a baby like 1 year old baby, be paying for person and go. Those people for me, they were not loved, no matter the situation. They were not loved. It's not beating child that you feel like, hey, I'm not. Some of you will think I'm not beating my child, I'm not doing this to her. But the emotional torture. If you beat a child, like our parable used to say, like for me, if you torture a child for wrong she did or for wrong he did, in the next 5 minutes before she finished crying, call her, him or her, like so pet her, let her know, look at what I beat you for, and make sure you like give her anything that will make her spicing up her smile again. Not just like beat her, those days they do to us in Africa. Not don't pay you. Yourself you will those emotional torture. You can hear my friend, my guest that I was having her, the way she speak about her own mother. Emotional torture is still in her. So that she was just like, say, why? Why are you doing this thing? You are not free, confident. That confidence is there, but it's not like, I'm not saying it. Boldness is like you don't have like you are not going to somewhere that you will have that confidence that I will come back victorious. You are in the midst of people, you are always quick. Why? You hear from her now. Ever since then, if I ask them, it's okay. We don't even have plan of doing this video, like doing this interview of back home experience, but today we do it. You see why she's still passing through those emotional feelings. So guys, don't forget to know that this platform is all about characters and behaviors. These things that she just explained now is about character she experienced through her mother. So for me, I experienced fun. All those things I just said, it was fun. Because I go and buy something with my money, I take my money back. So far I don't go take my money back for SBA. That's my money I take back from Mama. So that was it, guys. Find it fun, please help me share. Bros, I can see you are watching with us. Please, you can go back and rewatch. It's very fun, I swear. It's very fun. And the rest of the story of that friend, of that fans, of that follower on that bring a story for me. I already say half of the story, which I will come and finish the rest on Wednesday. Trust me, guys. I will bring the video in the middle of the day so that we all can be online together. I will bring the post out on Tuesday that I'm coming to finish the remaining story on Wednesday so that we will learn together. You don't want to hear the remaining story of that lady, what his family, her brother wife did to her. This is true life story. I didn't ask for it. I was on my own sit down when she said, help me say the story. People will learn from me. Since you said your platform is all about creating an awareness of characters and behavior. So guys, I'm going to leave now. I'm leaving. I'm not living forever. We are here together. We will bring it the way it is. Like this platform is going to be mature. We love ourselves together. You are free to send any comment. Free, please. I'm pleading. Help me share. let the video go and meet Veronica, Vero, anybody go and meet, it doesn't matter. Please do help me share. Please, I'm pleading. If you have any question to ask, just kindly inbox me or comment it there. I will reply you. Bye. Till we meet again, guys. This is Oduagbon Reality Worldwide. Thanks for the message. Ross, I appreciate you. I can see you start following me today. And so much appreciate you. Please do help me share. Please help me share. If we grow together in this platform, believe me, I will not forget you guys. I will not come later to be one and be feeling pompous for you guys. We're gonna be doing it together the way it is. Don't worry. Now I'm back on my feet. So we're gonna be doing it together now, like never before. No dolly anymore. Like today, maybe I can still come with a short video later. Tomorrow is going to be bomb. And on Wednesday is the D-Day. The day I'm going to finish the story of that lady, a follower that bring a story for me to say. Thank you. Bye.